had a really bad lust problem. It was so bad that all I was doing was watching porn, going to the massage parlors to get tuggies. I was able to stop smoking weed. I was able to quit drinking alcohol. But when it came to lust, it was so overwhelming and it was hard for me to conquer it. I went to YouTube looking for videos and none of the advice ever helped me. Until one day the Holy Spirit came from the skies, came down to me, touched my soul, and took all the urges away from me.
But how?
Wait, what happened?
How do you get close to the Holy Spirit like that?
Well, let me explain with the help of Jesus Christ. The first thing to understand is why this was happening. The reason why I keep getting urges was because I felt lonely. I didn't have people. I had friends and families who had a bunch of people who could text, and I look at my phone and it's dry. I was having artificial relationships, meaning the only reason why I would have one is because there was a condition involved in it, and it wasn't genuine love. Until I started reading the Bible, I realized that Jesus Christ is always with you, whenever and wherever. And if you want to speak to somebody, he is there to listen to you. Best part is, you can explain it the way you want to explain it. He knows the whole context of it, so you don't have to explain the whole story because he was there. Have you ever explained a story to somebody and it was hard for them to understand, either because they just slow or you're just not good at telling stories? But with Jesus, he just understands you, and if you want advice from him, you just ask for it. He will send you a message one way or another. The next thing that I did was also fasting.
Do you mean like starving yourself?
Well, yes and no. When I'm talking about fasting, I'm not talking about fasting like not eating food. Yes, I fast, but when I was talking about fasting, I mean starving the lust out of your system. What I mean is that when you're hungry, your body is gonna give you signs and send you all these signals and give you all these excuses to eat. Same thing, you're gonna get temptations from the moment you say you're gonna stop gooning. But when you're getting hungry, you tell your body, no, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat until X time, right? So if you do the same thing, starving out the lust, you're telling your body no, and you're conquering. You're slowly conquering. You're not gonna complete it overnight. However, you saying no is just the first step of conquering lust. So how do you do that? Like Joseph with the Pharaoh's wife, he ran away from lust. You have to do the same thing. I understand Instagram has all these Instagram models, same with X, same with Facebook. Music talks about sex, drugs, and money, and what you see on TV, they're all sexualized. You have to either limit your access to it or get rid of it altogether. For me, I gave myself an hour a day to go on social media, but that didn't work. So I deleted Instagram altogether. Music, I changed the type of music I was listening to, from rap to really salsa. I don't understand most of it, but it's really good music. And I don't watch TV to begin with. I don't watch any of this popular Love Island, any of that junk. So none of that has ever affected me. And also when it comes to corn, I blocked it from my cell phone and I blocked it from my computer. So it made it hard for me to gain access to those websites, to the point where I will get frustrated trying to gain access to it. I just give up altogether. The next thing that I also do every time I think about gooning is that Jesus Christ is always watching you. Yeah, that's weird, right? It was weird saying that, but understand that every action that you do is recorded and you have to account for them the day you die and you have that meeting with Jesus. I don't want to die, go to heaven, and my conversation between me and Jesus is just me explaining all the times I goon and the things that I goon. That's not what I want my conversation with him to be when I die. I want my conversations to go over all the good things, all the people I help, all the people I led towards Jesus. That's what I want to talk about, not because all I was doing in my life is being lazy and gooning. The thing you have to do is have a relationship with Jesus Christ. The closer you get to him, the more you don't want to sin, the more you don't want to do any of these lustful temptation things that's in your mind. This is a video that explains everything that I tried to say in less than a minute. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're struggling, just understand you're not the only one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.
Don't focus on not sinning. Focus on growing closer to me, and the desire to sin will fade away. You've been exhausting yourself trying to fight sin in your own strength. Every day you wake up thinking, I can't mess up again. I have to do better today. But you're fighting the wrong battle. You think the goal is to avoid the wrong things, but the real goal is to pursue my presence with your whole heart. Because the more you experience who I am, the deeper your love will grow. And as that love grows, the less space sin will have in your life. I'm not asking you to grit your teeth and just try harder. I'm inviting you to walk so closely with me that the things pulling you away start losing their appeal. When you're filled with my presence, the counterfeit pleasures of sin can't compare. So stop making your faith all about avoiding failure. Make it about knowing the one who gave everything for you. Because when your eyes are fixed on me, sin loses its grip. Draw near and watch the chains fall off one by one. Now, share this with someone who's been trying to fight the wrong battle.